Jesus. We're going.
Why do I have hope in Jesus?
I don't know.
I was searching for the truth, and I was looking for the truth in the New Age and the occult. I was looking for connection as well, for intimacy, in my various drug addictions and all of these kind of things which in the long run are destructive, which is the way that the enemy kind of works, isn't it? That there's always a cost with the enemy. It will cost you, even if it feels better in the short term, it will cost you in the long term.
Because without Jesus, and I'm sure we've all been there and we all have our story, I think my background is to hope, or naturally has been to hope in things, material things. And those hopes are a constant struggle and a fight with yourself, because some days it goes well and some days it doesn't. It's just too heavy a burden to carry. So, again, the Father knew that I would struggle with that, you would struggle with that, so he sent Jesus, so that when we place our hope in Jesus, I'm not the God of my own life, I'm not the God of my decisions, my thinking, my understanding, and that lifts a massive burden off me.
And just thinking of all the Bible stories and things growing up, it's like, it was all positive stuff, or for the most part, He was always bringing love and going to those that were, going through tough times and having a hard life, or had a hard life, and he's always bringing them up and giving them hope for the rest of their lives.
Do you think he can do the same for you?
Yeah. If I let him, it's again just the willingness to open your heart and let him take the reins.
He was fully human, and so I think we often forget that he was living and breathing and sneezing, and that he just walked amongst us.
I have hope in Jesus because he is trustworthy, he is faithful, he's the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, he's the creator of the world.
Without God, there would be nothing. We are nothing without God. He gives us joy, hope, peace, love, kindness. And without God being the hope, there's nothing. There's nothing to live for. There's nothing to look to. So we all need God to look to, because he is our hope.
Wow. I have hope in Jesus because he died and rose again so that I could be with him for eternity. And I have a relationship with him here now on earth.
And he chose me before the foundation of the earth. He knew me, he knit me together in my mother's womb. He's God, and he died for me. He came, he put incredible value on my life. I owe him my life, he is my life, and he will always be my source of hope.
Or through lockdown and stuff, I've been like, I need to focus more on positive stuff, especially with social media and just a lot of, negative stuff going on in the world. It's like I also need to surround myself with more positive stuff, which then helps you just have a better outlook on life.
Because my hope isn't in things that will be here today and gone tomorrow, like a career, like a title, or like possessions and material things, and that's the greatest release. It's just a massive grace from God, to not have to trust in things for my identity.
I have absolutely no fear of death because I've looked closely and uncomfortably at the subject, and I'm totally convinced that when my body dies, I will get an upgrade and spend eternity in his presence, worshipping him. It feels fantastic now when I'm in his presence. Just imagine how much better it will feel when we're in his presence with him totally in heaven.
But God saw something in my heart, that my search for him was genuine, and he he chose to reveal himself to me in the person of Jesus Christ, and it changed my life.